everybody, make sure to subscribe to Ricardo Gems.
That are given to us in English, is in your own language. Every language is encoded, but ginger is G-N-G-R. So G and G. What does the G mean to you? Go ahead. Doesn't
Not
you want to answer
again.
that as well?
Snap.
Is it a big G or a little G?
It's a cookie.
It's a big G.
I don't believe in big G.
Well, it
It's way
isn't a
different.
big G, is it?
I don't
It
play
wouldn't
with
normally
big.
be a big G.
I don't play with big G.
Jeff Bandit, I love this crazy place, dude.
Hey, Jem, what do you know about the gingerbread man? We should look back at all the stories told to us as children, maybe take them a bit more serious because we're not living
Why?
in a literal, absolute
Shouldn't
reality.
they were children's stories. They're stories that you tell to children to amuse children. We shouldn't take them seriously. Their only purpose was to amuse children.
And trigger
Thank you,
imagination.
Jem, for that.
That's
One
why
second,
they
there's
came
a
out.
lot of darkness.
David, please.
I just want to tell Pete
No,
something.
this guy is fucking ridiculous. This David is ridiculous. David, you owe my hey, David, you owe my brother €50 because you told me if I rang a hotel in Brazil to find out where the sun was at, it wouldn't cost me anything, and it cost him 50 quid. So anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Beard is an anagram of bread.
It's just like the size of G.I. Joes and Barbies. That's why they're that size, because people that used to live on...
Did you get that, Pete?
Why do you think G.I. Joes and Barbies are the exact size they are, Pete?
You can hear yourself. I can hear you laughing, Dave.
Yeah, I have thoughts on that. And if you looked at the last Barbie movie, Ken is a little mini man, and Barbie ends up becoming a human. And the last word, according to Tim Osmond, of the movie is gynecologist. So Barbie gets a real fanny. Excuse my language. That's just the way. But Ken remains as a little plastic male doll, a little a beta male. That's all. Like most of us.
What do you mean? Ken's enjoying the show. He's kicking back, enjoying it.
We're trying to get places, though. Today is the 5th of May. I married Isis on the 5th day of May.
Oh,
and I didn't have to be with her very long.
So tell us a story about the Barbie movie some more. So Barbie is...
It's all about the emancipation of women. That's why women now are predominantly charged with educating our children, and all the men are sort of being pushed out to the side. That's why there's a war on men in a sense, and women's rights are to the forefront, because they're trying to, well, emasculate women and feminize men, a role reversal. That's it.
That's not true.
I agree with you. Hey, I agree with you on that one, Petey. I agree with you on
go
that.
ahead. Why is it not true?
Dude.
It's an opinion. Why is it not true then?
All that's happening is that there's starting to be a bit more equality between the sexes. That's all.
Although
That's not true at all. That's not true. There's no equality. 95%, 99% of the military is men. 90% of all carpentry, construction jobs are men. 90% of law enforcement. 90% of engineers. 90% of medical. I mean, come on, man.
No, but hang on, Rob. You left out only 66% of men are actually men.
Listen to what I said, Rob. I said that it's because there's starting to be a bit more equality between the sexes. I didn't say there was equality between the sexes.
Women don't want equality, dude. That's what you're getting wrong. If they wanted equality, they would go get all these. They would go get all these jobs that are all been ran by men for the past since forever.
Yeah, they got
That's not the type of equality they mean.
Between sexes
they got like
Yeah, of course it is.
the fact that there's
No, it's not,
same
because if
amount
it
of work.
was, they'd go get those
Hey.
jobs. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, I'm good.
Equality between sexes doesn't mean that men and women do the same fucking jobs. It just means that when a man and a woman does the same job, they get equal pay, as opposed to women being paid less. That was historic.
No, they actually get paid more. That's the whole thing. If you do the math, they get paid more. It's a lie. It's all a lie. There's no such thing as a gender pay gap.
There's still
No, it's
a
not.
lot of
Look up the
inequality.
if you add in the number of days worked per the number of person worked, hours worked, it doesn't. It all adds up. Women take more time off.
Men are slaves now.
They're not getting paid more. They're getting paid the same when women take off maternity leave and such. It's the same. If they did the same job and they didn't take off and they worked the same hours as men, then they would get the same pay.
No, because they take more days off a year, whether it's to go pick up the kids from school, whether it's to do this.
But what did I
So they're
just
still
say?
getting paid.
What did I just say? If they didn't take off those days and if they worked the same hours, they would get the same pay.
Yeah, Yeah.
That's what
Sure.
life is
The
about.
most
That's what
classic
equality is
example.
about. Equal pay in the workplace, where women should be at home minding the children.
There you go, being sexist again, misogynist.
Not being
The
sexist. This
most
is a natural
It's the
order,
truth.
and the women now
It's the truth.
women now are looking for real men, and they're wishing for some sort of reversion back to these greater standards, miss. So with your freedom, that you can do what you want with it, but don't enforce it on me. And my
I'm
opinion.
That's a
not enforcing
pathetic
anything
opinion,
on you.
Carl. Sorry, miss, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I stepped on you. Go ahead.
They encourage women for equality to go out into the workplace, and then who brings up the children? They're put into creches.
By the
into
way,
schools,
there was someone trying to speak. I think it was Mcfud.
by the way, women are not free in the workplace. Nobody's free in the workplace. You're not free to speak. You're not free in the workplace. So that's a whole psyop in and of itself. Good luck with this, though. You guys are fucked. Divided and conquered, as they say.
Unless you work for yourself. Unless you work for yourself.
Imagine such a moronic thing to say, oh, I'm oppressed at home with my family, my life, perhaps my parents, my children, with all these things of taking care of the household, cooking. I feel oppressed doing that. Let me go sign up to slave at a fucking corporation. Be told when to show up, when to eat, what to say, how to say it, when to go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
You would feel
And he's
oppressed
gonna
if that
talk
was
about
the only
penises
option that was
next.
open
It
to you.
was a bad idea because,
Come on, Jam. Why did you mute him?
Too many people.
I haven't muted anyone.
I got muted by an oppressive mod. It was probably who was that?
Me.
So is that
Spitting
Gucci
facts.
or is that AllGlory? I'm not sure, to be honest.
Spitting facts. Okay, it is what it is. I had to said what I had to say.
But you're right, and there are a lot of women that went the corporate route and now regret it, and there are young women that are saying, "I don't." I'm talking.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. There are young women that are saying, "I don't want this. I don't want to work all these hours. I have no time to do this, and I still can't make enough on my own." So there is that.
Yeah, single
One of the most
strong.
classic example. One
Yeah,
of the
they
most
ran
classic
that
example.
through, you know. Sorry.
Can't be. Women are not happy, miss. Women are not happy these days.
Fuck
Men are not
me.
happy. No one's
Yo, let
happy
that guy
except
talk.
the rich.
Go.
Pete, I'm a woman and I'm plenty
One
happy.
of the most classic examples. Who was that?
Miss, how can you be happy then, miss, with the state of affairs? I'm
Sorry, you
upset
lost
by that.
chance.
I'm upset by that, miss.
Okay,
Because
I'm going to try this
about
for the 5th time now. Can I
Go
not
ahead.
get interrupted?
Hey,
Please.
Miss was talking. Hang
One of
on,
the most-
Kool-Aid. You can go next. Go ahead, Miss,
I'm
please.
I'm conceding the mic to him. I'll go after him.
Go Kool-Aid.
Okay, go ahead, Kool-Aid.
One of the most classic examples of the pay gap discussion is on the U.S. women's national soccer team compared with the U.S. men's soccer team. The women were actually offered the exact same incentive and pay structure as the men and rejected it.
That's not what life is about. Is the working place? You're only working for someone else to make a profit.
I was supposed to
You're
go
working for
next.
someone else to make a profit. No matter what job you take. 1 second, Miss. You yielded your time to Kool-Aid, so I'll respond.
Yeah, and
I'll
I
respond to Kool-Aid. You
after
yielded
him.
your time.
Yeah, and I said I would go after him because I yielded my time.
No, but I'm going to respond to him before you go
go
after.
ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead. I'm out.
Yeah, thank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
and
ahead,
she's
Pete. Fuck up the whole conversation, why don't you?
Jesus Christ, man, this is fucking impossible.
You're such a gob on a stick, Pete. You just don't stop, do you? Can't
Listen,
control
I'm the only
yourself at
flat
all.
earther here, one of the only truthers here. Now, go ahead,
Irrelevant
miss.
to the
You go
topic.
her. You're
Irrelevant
going to
to the
talk
topic.
over again. This is the new woman for you, the tomboy.
Oh,
Go
really?
ahead,
You
tomboy.
cut me off.
Oh man, you guys are just like
Such a narcissistic talker.
kitties.
Can't have a conversation with you, Pete.
I don't care for what you have to say. I'm not saying about that. I do actually care for what you have to say, but you're bullying me. You yielded
No,
time to
no.
Kool-Aid.
Miss, shut up.
I was
You shut up.
responding briefly
Now
to
you're
Kool-Aid. What
You're
the
not a
heck is going
victim,
on?
miss. You're
Someone mute
equally
her.
attacking him. Stop fucking running your mouth.
I'm attacking
You're
him.
equally
Really?
as fucking annoying. Yeah, you are.
How's he being
Actually, a
attacked?
little bit more annoying.
How's he being attacked?
And you,
Because you're giving me
however,
anxiety.
are not
I'm
causing
getting
any
anxiety.
annoyance at all.
I probably am as annoying as both of them put together, I would imagine.
Just impossible, isn't it, to ever
It is.
speak?
It is.
Go ahead, miss. I'll go after you then. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Everybody, make sure to subscribe to Retail Culture.